For anyone who's been involved in sports at one time or another during their life knows it's a great way to make friends.
Thank you! Thank you!
And that's what the folks with Impact Silver Spring were hoping would happen when they formed the Tacoma Soccer League.
I think sports is just a phenomenal avenue to engage the community because it's just so natural for people. You know, whether they're from here or from another country, they grew up playing sports themselves, and it's just a very kind of light way for people to just be bumping into each other and developing relationships in their neighborhood.
Folks from Impact Silver Spring look for residents who can establish trust with their neighbors through meaningful conversation. Armandohernandez ran a successful youth soccer organization in El Salvador for many years before coming to the Silver Spring area. Armando was just the person Impact Silver Spring was looking for to help them weave their safety net.
Before, a lot of these teams are basically run by outside volunteers, so a lot of college students and other folks who don't actually live in the community, because there's this idea that the parents themselves didn't have the time or capacity or interest in running these teams. He's actually, I think, he's broken down that mythology, and so he's, I think, given folks kind of a model to look up to, because he's shown it is actually really possible. He has a job during the day, a lot of other things going on, yet he still comes out here 4 hours a week, spends an hour a week calling the parents, calling the kids, because he wants to, and he's dedicated to the kids, and the parents are too, and so it's really opened up kind of a whole new realm of possibility that a lot of folks didn't think was possible.
The Tacoma Soccer League now has more than 30 parents who have stepped up to the plate. These folks have come together not only to help with soccer, but to build genuine relationships with their neighbors. Relationships they may not have had the opportunity to develop otherwise.
Una de las razones para poder combatir la vagancia, la drogadicción.
One really important thing is it helps in the development of the kids, so to be able to avoid having them fall into kind of some of the constant threats around drug addiction and other kind of issues that plague this community. When the parents are more involved, it shows other kind of positive alternatives to those kind of worse things, and so most fundamentally it's about the education of the kids, and they have to be involved because no one can educate their kids better than the parents themselves.
My thing is to be enjoying with my son to be a player, because that's good for the future when he can grow up, be a nice boy and don't be in the street, and don't waste the time out. Right here it's a good thing to do it for him, and I appreciate all the people they do this for the kid, and that's why I come all the time over here.
I think it's really important for the parents to be involved because it just gives them another avenue to be connected with their kids, to be connected with other parents, and to be connected with just kind of the social infrastructure of the county.
Oh yeah, we have all kind of friends, every time when I see them in the street or on the mall, they say, hey, how you doing?
Building bridges through soccer is just one of the many ways Impact Silver Spring is working to support the diversity in the community for positive change.